good afternoon and welcome to josephsensei English Conversation School located here in Mocha City. My address is Mokashi Namikicho 1-10-12, first building, second floor. And this is my second month of operation, and I'm happy because today is Thursday again. It's 6 o'clock and I'm going to have my one-on-one free English conversation with my first student here, Mr. Oyama. Hello, Mr. Tomiya.
Hello.
How are you?
Fine.
Okay, great. I know that you have a very hectic schedule.
Yeah.
Being the CEO of your company, what's the name of your company again?
Hokusei Shoji.
Hokusei Shoji. So you are undergoing a construction of the pedestrian lane?
Yeah.
Yeah, so that's a new project of yours. So congratulations for the new project. So, and now we are going to review our lesson that we studied last time, and we have been talking about used to. So, can you define the meaning of used to? What is the meaning of used to?
Used to refers to something that you regularly did in the past but don't do anymore.
Very good.
Yeah.
Now, can you look at the camera one more time, please? Okay. What is the meaning of used to?
Used to refers to something that you regularly did in the past but don't do anymore.
Okay, in Japanese?
used to は、昔はよくやったけれども今は何もしないっていうことを意味します。
Okay, very good. So let's try to review how to use the word used to in a sentence. Okay. Example. In elementary school, I used to. Please continue my sentence. When I was in my elementary in Tochigi City, I used to.
Tochigi City.
When I was in my elementary
in my elementary
in Tochigi City, I used to
swim in the river.
Oh, really?
Really?
Oh, yeah. I used to swim too in the river when I was in my elementary. So that means that when you are in elementary, you do swim in the river. But now, you don't do it anymore. Yes. All right. So how about this? I used to be blank, but I'm not anymore. I used to be a DJ.
No.
But I'm not anymore. So how about you? I used to be. Were you a singer before? No. What? Maybe I used to be. Maybe you can say here. I used to be a blank. So you can state your previous works that you don't do anymore. What are those? I used to be a member of JCI, Junior Chamber International.
Yes.
Okay, please. I used to be a member
of Junior Chamber International.
But I'm not anymore.
But I'm not anymore.
Okay, one more time, please. I used to be a JCI member, but I'm not anymore. One more time, please. I used to be a JCI member, but I'm not anymore. One more time.
I used to be JCI member,
but I'm
not anymore.
Okay, so what do you mean that in Japanese?
昔は JCI のメンバーでしたが、今は
Can you look at the camera?
昔は JCI のメンバーでしたが、今はそうではありません。
Okay.
はい
Ego wa? In English?
I used to be a JCI member, but I'm not anymore.
Very good. I used to be a JCI. Please pronounce the JCI clearly. JCI.
Japan Junior Chamber International.
Okay, so I used to be a member of Japan. Is it Japan? Japan JJCI, Japan Chamber, JCI, Japan Chamber International.
International.
Okay, all right. So how about other positions that you held before? That you used to have
Other
before?
position?
Yeah, position.
Position.
Position or task. I used to be, for example, me. I used to be a high school teacher, but I'm not anymore. In other words, 6 years ago, I was teaching in a public school, but now I'm already an ALT. I used to be.
I used to be purchasing
Officer? A purchasing officer? Wait,
officer.
purchasing officer. That's your position.
So.
In what? Where? Where is that?
In the Seiko.
In Seiko.
Seiko club
In Seiko company.
company.
I used to be Seiko company's purchasing officer.
I see.
I used to be Seiko company's purchasing officer, but I'm not anymore. Good. In Japanese?
昔は、セイコーで、購買の仕事をしていましたが、今はしていません。
Very good. Okay. Next.
Next.
I used to be.
I used to be ね。I used to be how will I say in the university student. University.
But everybody does. Everybody have been in a university. So you can say, I used to be a university student. No, you can say, I used to be a university, what? Basketball player? But you cannot say, I used to be a university student. Because everybody goes to a university.
Or study accounting.
Oh, you can say, I used to be an accounting student.
Accounting student.
Yes.
I used to be an accounting student in university, but I'm not anymore.
Oh, that can be okay. So that's one way of stating your past positions, which you don't do anymore. So you have to use the word used to. Okay.
Yes.
When I was a kid, I used to play. I used to play in the rain.
In the rain.
When I was a kid, I used to play in the rain. In other words, when I was little, I was playing in the rain, but now I don't do it anymore. So what are the things that you have been doing, or what are the sports you've been playing when you were a kid, but you don't play it anymore? When I was a kid,
how will I say that? Kicking the can?
Yeah. We have that. The prisoners game in the Philippines.
Prisoners
game. We have that also in the Philippines. In Tagalog, we say that tumbang preso. But we call that in English prisoners game.
Prisoners
game. there's a can, you're going to kick. But we don't kick, we use slipper. Yeah. So it's similar though. So you can say, when I was a kid, I used to play prisoner's game.
Prisoner's game.
One more time. When I was a kid.
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 I used to play.
I used to play. Prisoner's game.
Okay.
Prisoner's game.
All right. Next. When I was 18 years old. When I was 18 years old, I used to. So what are the things you have been doing when you were still 18 years old, but now you don't do it anymore? What are those things?
So when I was 18 years old, I used to riding bike.
I used to ride my bicycle.
My bicycle to high school.
To school.
To school.
When I was 18, I used to drive bicycle.
Drive bicycle.
In going to school.
In going to school.
But I don't do it anymore. That was before.
Yeah.
What else? Okay, please answer this. When I was courting my wife, I used to. What are the things, or what were the things you have been doing when you're still courting your wife that you don't do it anymore? When I was courting my wife, I used to buy a bouquet of flowers and give it to her. I used to buy chocolates. In other words, you don't do it anymore this time.
So,
have you been doing that? What are the special things you've been doing when you were still single? You were still courting your wife.
No.
You told me that you were taking the train.
Or riding the bike.
With her. Behind the. So you can say, when I was courting my wife, when I was still courting my wife, when I was still courting my wife, I used to fetch her, get and bring to other place. Fetch her from school. Using my bike.
Using my bike.
So you fetch her, you get her from school, and bring her home. You bring her home from her.
After.
After.
Motorbike.
Yeah, motorbike. So you get your girlfriend from her university, and you just use your motorbike. So you used to do that, but now you don't do it anymore. Okay, so that's how to use the word used to.
How to use used to?
I mean, that's how you use used to. Okay. Very good.
Okay.
All right. So this time we're going to write the word used to in a sentence. Okay, please erase this.
Yes.
And we're going to compare our answers later. All right. Okay, number one. Yes. When I go to Muka Higashira, hot